All right. Okay, for the new people that are here on the academy, the goal is not just to trade, but the goal, number one goal you should have is this, that you have to change your mindset. If your mind is not programmed for success, if your mind is not programmed for this business, believe me, in the forex trading alone, the forex skills, the digital marketing skills, because some of you are learning how to advertise your businesses on Facebook and Instagram. Those are awesome skills. Learning how to trade is an awesome skill, but those skills alone will not guarantee your success, believe me. All right, until you are programmed, until you have a mindset shift, a mindset shift. Let me repeat again. The skill, the forex trading skills, the digital marketing skills, all these things are just the branches. But there is only one root, and that one root is you. You are the root of your success. If you don't change, if I teach you from now till next year, you will not have the result that you ought to have. Why? Because you are the root of your success. What do I mean by that? Your mindset is very important. You have to have the right mindset. Number one, you have to have the right character. Number two, number three, you have to have the right habits. If these three things are not in place, it's like someone trying to drive a car with one leg and one hand. And you know how that means? It means you're not balanced. So for you to become successful in this business or in any area of your life, you have to have the right mindset. And one of the principles I teach in this academy is for you to decide what you want. Because most people, they don't know what they want. They don't know what they want. Even when they join an academy, because they don't know what they want, they don't attend classes, they don't read the books, they don't practice what they are supposed to practice. But success is about knowing what you want. Make a decision today that this is what you want to achieve. This is what you want. Successful people are crystal clear about what they want in life. But poor people, people who are suffering, who are just getting by in life, people who are not achieving the kind of success they want to achieve in their life, they drift. Today they are doing forex. Before you know it, they will just dump it. The next thing they are doing another thing. They will never complete anything at a time. But if you want to be among the angels, you want to be among the wealthy, you want to be among the successful men and women, you have to make a decision today to know what you want. What is it that you want? You have to have a clear vision of what you want, a clear direction of what you want. Imagine today I ask you, Elvis, let's see tomorrow, and you ask me what time? I tell you I don't know. You ask me which place, I tell you I don't know. How will it feel? Will there be any meeting? Of course not. So most of us are living our life without a clear direction about what we really want in life. But for successful people, once they make a decision, they say, this is what I want. One of the principles you have to know about this, about knowing what you want. Knowing what you want is enough. It's not just enough. You have to now write what you want, your goals, your visions, put them in writing. These are principles. And once you have these things in writing, what do you do again? You take action. Let's say you want to become a forex trader. This is what you want. Write it down. Once it is in written form, you can be looking at it, and before you know it, every day you take action about this goal. When I got started, most of you know my story. If you have not heard about my story, after tenure and there was nothing to do, I was looking for a way to start a new life. And I ran into my mentor in Abuja, and he gave me these principles, and I started learning the business. So as I started, according to the principles I learned, once you know what you want, you take action, consistent action every single day. When I got started, I was reading, watching videos, learning, because I was on academy, like the way the people are right now. And those days, the academy, we were paying money. I was paying money to IML for almost 3 years. Almost 3 years, I was paying IML to learn. Monthly subscription, $150 every month. I was doing that. I was watching everything, any video I come across about Forex. I was paying a lot of mentors online learning. Today, I am teaching the principles by the grace of God. Those of you are already doing, practicing, and learning about this kind of learning habits are doing very well in the academy. So you need to, once you make that decision, you have to commit yourself to the business. Some people are interested, but they are not committed. If you are interested, all right, you can have excuses why you will not join a class. You can have excuses why you cannot read the books that are given to you. But when you're committed, you tell yourself, of course, you know the reason why you're doing what you're doing. You tell yourself, I am going to do it. Some of you are mentors already. You are mentors. Some of you have your own academy, and we have started having students building their own academy. I'm so proud of those students. I want all of you to be like that. Don't be a river. Don't be a lake, like just receive information and they keep it to themselves. If you have learned something, be a river. Pass it to the next person. Teach the next person close to you. Don't collect money first. Stop collecting money first, right? But teach. I started with free, teaching people free. Everything up to now, to me, I'm doing it for free. So guys, once you make that commitment to say, I am going to do it, commit yourself to learn this skill every single day. Every day to learn it. Read any books. Any book you find your hand on, read it. That's how you learn. Attend our weekly classes, Zoom classes. We'll do it twice in a week. Attend it. Every day, commit yourself to read books that will inspire you. Because all of us, we are living in an environment that we are being bombarded with problems. I call this weapons of mass distractions every single day. It's either they are telling us the kidnapping that is happening in one part of the country, or they are telling us the armed robbery activities in one part of the country, crisis every single day. We are living with people who are so addicted to fun. Most people live their life on funny things. They want to go to Facebook. All the things they want to do is to watch videos, listening to things that doesn't add any value to their lives. And they wonder why their lives are like that. So for you, today, you have made that decision to develop yourself. This decision is a good decision, but your commitment to it is very important. The habit you form is very important. You have to form successful habits. Successful people do different things from unsuccessful people. Habit like reading, habit like learning every single day is a successful habit. There is no skill you cannot learn in this world, no skill, absolutely no skill. Just commit yourself. According to L. Nightingale is a motivational speaker and trainer. He said, if you spend an average of 1 hour each day, he said you will become a national expert in that skill. He said, if you spend an average of 1 hour learning any field of your endeavor, he said in 5 years or less, you will become a national expert in that field. So most of the time, what I ask most of us is, how many times are you spending to learn this skill you said you want to learn? Please spend time and develop yourself. Form successful habit. Learning is about repetition. If you don't understand the video for the first time, watch it again. If you don't understand the video for the second time, watch it again. There are some books I gave to you that I have read them for 20 times. Learning is about repetition. Repeat it over and 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 over. No matter how big that particular skill set is, you get it. Read the books over and over and over and over. Don't tell me you have read the books once and you drop it. No. Read the book. And let me warn you, don't be in a hurry to make money. Most of the time, our problem that we are in a hurry. I want to make money. I want to make money now, now, now. Nothing great comes easy. It takes time. You can't come in out of your house and come back immediately and become great. Greatness takes time to develop. Don't be in a hurry. Be committed to learn. Be committed to grow yourself first. I read about a story about bamboo tree. It is called the Chinese bamboo tree. According to the Chinese bamboo, the story about the Chinese bamboo tree, because you are just like the Chinese bamboo tree. According to the story I heard about the Chinese bamboo tree, there was a man planting the Chinese bamboo tree, and it takes an average of 5 years for the bamboo tree to break through the ground. But this man was planting it every single day. You will go and you will water the tree. A lot of people thought he was wasting his time. Every day was nurturing this tree, watering. First year passed, nothing happened. Second year passed, nothing happened. Third year passed, nothing happens. Until the 5th year, guess what? 5 years down the line, and then 8 weeks later, that bamboo tree became 80 feet taller. And that man made a fortune with bamboo tree. And when people came, because all those white people were coming, what are you doing? You mean you're wasting your time planting bamboo tree? Come on, guy, go do something else with your time. You're wasting your time. A lot of people discouraged that man. But after 5 years, that man became a billionaire through that farmland. So you are no different from that bamboo tree. Now that you are growing yourself, a lot of discouragement will come. A lot of people will tell you forest doesn't work, but that's not true. Forest works. You are like the bamboo tree. Grow yourself every single day. Don't be in a hurry to make the money. Be patient with yourself. Commit yourself to the learning. It doesn't matter how much money you don't have at the moment. Just keep doing it. Keep doing it. Keep learning. Keep learning. Keep learning. Keep learning. An academy will come out from some of you here listening to me tonight. A university of forest. A university of online business will come out from you guys, because we are going to online right now. Everything is online. Very soon you'll be hearing that. Very soon you'll be hearing schools that you will not be hearing about. In fact, in the next 10, 15 years, you'll be hearing that universities will be having more online classes. Confirm full online universities. Private, even government will switch to online. So you are on the right track by the online skills you're learning. But don't be in a hurry. Don't even worry yourself right now if you're not making money at the moment. Just be more interested in developing and learning first. The money will come. Academy will come out from some of you here listening to me. Some of you guys, from years from now, you'll be trading millions of dollars. It's your money. Not somebody else's money, but it's your own money, because I don't care what situation you are right now. I know, I believe strongly that there is something special in you. And you have to believe that. You have to be patient. You are just like the bamboo tree. You are developing yourself. That's why you have to hang around with the right people. Spend your time wisely. You have 24 hours of the day. Your life will be determined by how you spend these 24 hours. Are you wasting your time watching unnecessary television shows? Are you wasting your time engaging in meaningless activities with friends that are going nowhere with their lives? Are you wasting your time in spending with brothers and sisters that are going nowhere with their life? For me, I don't have that time for people. The time I have is with people like you, because we think alike. We have the same kind of mindset. This mindset that you have, you will build it for the rest of your life. The way you are as a result of your thinking. So I want to just be working on you, work on your mindset, work on your mindset, work on your skills, learn the skill, work on your mindset, learn the skill, work on your mindset. That's why the books are very, very important. I have sent books like Think and Grow Rich. These books I send to you on purpose. It's not by mistake. Somebody might be asking, maybe Forrest, I can't train you. How come they send me all these kind of books? Is it books I'll read? But like I told you, the forest alone cannot give you guaranteed success. What to guarantee your success is your mindset. It's for you to develop this mindset. Once you have this mindset of greatness, I believe all of it doesn't matter what you don't have at the moment. Forget it. When I got started, a lot of people discouraged myself. They said you are wasting your time. Go look for a job. They said, Forex, don't work. But it is a lie. I'm telling you, this thing is a lie. You don't, even if you are practicing with demo, my brothers and my sisters, practice, learn and relearn. Because there will be a time people will be begging you that you should trade for them because they have seen you to become an expert. So become an expert in this industry. And becoming an expert requires you to learn this thing with all commitment. Because my mentor said something, said, if you live your life average, anything you're doing, if you do it casually, he said you'll become a casualty. So for you, you have to deliberately be committed day in and day out. Set aside at least, the worst come to the worst, at least 1 hour every day to learn about Forex. The worst come to the worst, at least spend 1 hour every day to read books, both Forex books and both books that will program you for success. Go to YouTube, look for motivational audio like Les Brown, Miles Moreau, Jim Rohn. All these guys are great mentors. Let mentors speak to you on a consistent basis, because you become what you keep hearing all the time. If you keep believing in all this kidnapping, all this crisis, all these negative things on the radio and television, your life will be like that. But when you begin to write deliberately, intentionally, all right, listening to information, good, positive things over and over, it will not dominate your thoughts. And as the Bible says, according to us, we Christians, the Bible says, as a man thinketh, so is he. So once you dominate your mind with positive mindset, with positivity, with greatness, with good, beautiful things, your life is going to manifest in that direction. So guys, please don't make this mistake of doing it casually. Be hard on yourself, be hard. And I want to tell you, want to be open for information. Be open for information. Always be open for more news, for more information, anything about skill set, be interested, but be focused. Be interested, but be focused. I want to thank you. I want to congratulate you for those of you who have made it to this academy. For me, the decision you have made is the best decision. You may not know the value of the decision today, but in a few years from now, it may not be immediately. This is not get rich quick scheme. You know, some of us will believe in this, you know, quick, as I come here, boom, boom, the next day I'm going to be rich. No, I'm not talking about all this kind of get rich quick scheme, but if you stay with this skill set, if you practice it, if you learn it, the mindset development, practice this mindset, because this academy is not just about trading or digital marketing, but we are here also to program your mindset. If you keep working on your mindset, and then you learn the skill set, you become an expert. You form some successful habits like reading, studying, stop hanging around with negative people. All right? You lock yourself in the house and dedicate yourself to your goal and your vision. Become a prisoner to your goal. Your goal is to become a forex trader professionally. Your goal is to become great. Your goal is to become wealthy. It means that you have to become a prisoner to that goal. It is a good goal. It is a good desire for you to be wealthy. There is nothing wrong with that. That means you have to become a prisoner to this great vision that you have seen for yourself. Do some kind of imagination. Imagine yourself traveling around the world. Imagine yourself living large, trading forex. Imagine yourself living in one of the best houses. Imagine all the best for yourself. According to Albert Einstein, he said, imagination is more important than knowledge. So ladies and gentlemen, my goal for you is that a few years from now, you are going to call me and you will say, mentor, thank you, I joined the academy. And since I joined the academy, my life changed. I used to have those kind of testimonies almost every day. I want you to, those of you who are new, please, I want you to write me those kind of messages, because today, your life is, you have taken your life to the next direction. You are going to be hard on yourself. You're going to disassociate yourself with some people. You're going to have more focus in your life. You're going to have a sense of direction. And that sense of direction is creating wealth. And you are going to be a river. A river is someone who passes the knowledge to other people. You are going to also teach other people. My goal for you is that you pass the knowledge. Don't keep it to yourself. Gather a few persons and teach them. That's why when people don't attend beginners class, I look at them and I smile. Because if you don't learn the beginners class, how can you teach other people? Don't keep it to yourself. Be a river. Pass the information. That is how you become a leader. Leadership is not just about position. I tell people every day, leadership is influence. And how do you influence people? You influence people by intentionally adding value to them. So if you want to add value to people, it means that you have to first of all add value to yourself. So guys, ladies and gentlemen, please be intentional about yourself, your time every single day. Put your days on paper. Write what you want to do on paper every day. That's what you call time management. Manage your time very well. You have 24 hours, but if you don't manage it, you will squander it for things that do not really have any value. A word is enough. Tonight is enough. Please go through the videos I've sent you. Go to YouTube, click some motivational videos, audios that can inspire you more and more. Have this inspiration. If you have this inspiration, nothing can stop you. I tell you the truth. If you have this inspiration, this momentum, this greatness, this mindset, this mindset of greatness, rather, on a daily basis, feeding your mind with the right information, nothing can stop you from becoming wealthy. All of you listen to me. You are all billionaires. Please, can you guys type on the chat box? Type on the chat box and say, I am a billionaire. If you believe that, say, I am a billionaire, because I believe. This is not what I read, but I know that you're all billionaires. I don't care what situation, I don't care how much money you don't have at the moment, but I know you're all billionaires. So I want you to believe this with conviction. Type this, believe it, and type it on the chat box and say, I am a billionaire. Let's go. Yes, good. I am a billionaire in dollars. I like that. In dollars, that's good. In dollars. Yes, you're a billionaire in dollars, of course. You're a billionaire in dollars. All of you. No matter what you're doing, it doesn't matter how you're starting. Your starting may be very, very rough. The starting may be rough, but there is light at the end of the tunnel. Forget the starting. The starting may be dull, may be slow, but just hold this billionaire mindset. I am a billionaire in dollars. Good. I am a billionaire in dollars. I like Azubika, I am a billionaire in dollars. Just have this billion. Somebody said in hero. I like that. So, is it pounds or in is that pound? So you have this mindset of billionaire. See, when you dominate yourself with the billionaire mindset, because you become what you think about all the time. Have this mindset. Let it dominate your thought. According to Napoleon Hill in his book, Think and Grow Rich, he said, whatever the mind can conceive and believe, it can achieve. So believe this billionaire mindset. It is possible. Can we all type, it is possible? Let us all type on the chat box, say it is possible. It is possible that you can become a billionaire. It is possible. If there is anybody who has become a billionaire in this country, if there is anybody who has become a billionaire in this world, so it is possible for you. Forget it. Forget it. It is possible. It is possible for you to become a billionaire. It is possible for me to become a billionaire. All of us, we are billionaires. Just believe it. And then you form successful habits. These are the things, all the things I'm talking about. Just be doing it. Practice billionaires' habit. That is why billionaires, they read books every day. Billionaire. Bill Gates said he reads an average of 2 books every week. Bill Gates, he said he reads an average of 2 books every single week. So if you are going to be a billionaire, just do what billionaires are doing. See, success is copy and paste. That's all. It is possible that you can become a billionaire. Just do what they do. Read the books billionaires read. Find out the books they read. I'm also recommending some books for you to read every single day. Read. One of these days I'll be doing, in fact, from next week, I'm going to be doing, we are going, all of us in this habit, in this academy, from next week, we'll be doing books together on a daily, on a weekly basis. Any book I am reading for that week, I'm going to show you guys to read that book. Let's do this thing together, because I read alone most of the time, but I think I should start reading with you guys in this academy, so that in 10 years from now, 5 years from now, you are passing this knowledge to your children. Because whatever thing you learn is what you pass to your generation. You know, the training sometimes it's not just for you, but it's for your generation. My children, they do the same thing I'm doing. I just finished webinar with my children because I'm not with them right now. I did a webinar with them, and it's the same principles I teach them every single day. So guys, once again, welcome the new members and also our old members that have been coming. I want to appreciate you guys. We have people like Albert. Albert, it's been long. I've not heard from you. Ahmed Ayitago, you're welcome. This might be a new member. And then good luck, Nelson. Azubike, new. Azubike, I believe you're new. Elvis also is new. Aruna Damu also is new. I think a few days ago. Jibrin, Usman, Jibrin. I think I met Jibrin. We met in Abuja, if I'm correct. I don't know if is the Jibrin. Jibrin attended our seminar in Abuja. Kenneth also. Jibrin, is that correct? Okay. Okay, I've been here since 2019. Did you change your name or something? Did you change your name or something? All right, Jibrin. Okay, Ahmed, sorry for that. You've been here since 2019. Good one, good. I like that. Yeah, Jibrin, yes, Jibrin Osman, yes. We are together in Abuja. And then Azubike also, Kenneth is our Port Harcourt man, the Bayelsa Kenneth, I believe. Kingsley also, yes, Kingsley is also regular. And then Honorable, let's welcome another person in the house, Honorable Magbe Jerusalem. Jerusalem is also a former counselor, just like me. Is new to the academy. I think Jerusalem joined yesterday also. Jerusalem, Honorable Jerusalem, you're welcome to the house. And then Miracle Enes, you're new also. Miracle, are you a lady or you're a guy? Miracle, you're welcome as well. Precious Karma has been with us for some time now. Precious, I believe, must have gone very, very far. And then Prince Ogunsaya Lare also. Yeah, Prince has been with us, very committed. Even sometimes, Prince, the last time you were in bed, I don't know if you are not feeling fine. I think I remember you said so, something like that. All right, guys, you're all welcome. Let's start. Let's see the market together and see how we can analyze this V75. I want to believe you guys are trading V75. All right, so let me show you my way of trading. Let's get started. This class is a little bit advanced, so if you are new to trading, it may be somewhat confusing, but you may just watch. You may just watch so that when you learn, when you practice those beginners things, then you can now come back and understand, watch them again or attend the classes so that you understand them better. All right. Now, if you look at this class, rather this chart, let's look at it with the daily time frame. Let's look at it with daily time frame. I want you guys to see this market with the market as it is now. Those of you already advanced students, will you say this market is a downtrend or is an uptrend? Will you say this market is a downtrend or this market is an uptrend? Let's hear some answers. This market, what kind of structure has this market formed? Look at what happened this way. The same structure. Now it has formed the same structure again. Will you say this market is a downtrend or is an uptrend? Our old student, it's a downtrend. Good. Prince says uptrend. Okay, you all have your own view based on the daily time frame. Is it downtrend or an uptrend? All right, only two people could answer this question. All right, this trend, if you look at this trend based on the higher time frame, and remember, the higher time frame supersede. Okay, Daniel too said is downtrend. The higher time frame, all right, the higher time frame supersede what the lower time frame says. So if you look at this this market, obviously, it is a downtrend. It is a downtrend. Obviously, it is a downtrend. How do I know? Look at what this market did. The market was, it was actually, it started from here. It went up from here all the way here, right? It came down and then it moved up to this level. This is what in trading we call it. Who can tell me this? What does this one mean in trading? Price touch a zone, they leave that zone, all right, to form this kind of movement, a U kind of movement. What is this? Okay, you can call it resistance, but it is also called, this is also called double top. Good, Daniel, good. This is also called double top. Market formed a good, nice double top. So whenever you see a market, the way you trade this market, all right, sometimes if you see a market come like this, if you don't enter from the beginning of the trend of this place is called a major turning point. Anytime you hear me talking about major turning point is here. A major turning point is where you want to be expecting to place your trade. And major turning points, why are they major? Anytime price gets to these places, the turning is very, very, very massive. Like here, look at what happened. Price got to this point and turned massively. So it means that as price was approaching this place, as a trader, you want to also be looking out for a sell from here. You can see how price got to this point and turned. And in this particular example, your candlestick, your confirmation candlestick is this one. After this daily time frame closes, you are supposed to place your trade, and look at what happened. Look at how price turned, after this movement, after this candlestick. This was the confirmation candlestick. So you don't want to place your trade in any place that is not a zone. Please let this ring on your head. Identify these key turning points. And how do you identify these key turning points? You can use your horizontal line. This place is also a minor zone. Is that place a zone? Can someone agree with me that it's a zone? It's very, very important. You learn how to identify this point. It's very, very important you identify this point. Once you identify these turning points, trading become very friendly. Become very, very. This place is also a minor zone. Not too strong, but is a minor zone. Remember, this is major, but here is a minor zone. So now, why do I say this market is a downtrend? Look at after this massive movement, price came back here to test this zone. Where are the tools? Price came back here to test this zone. Let me put this thing. Right now, price came back here to test this zone before going up. Now, when you see a movement like this, it is market has formed a structure. You know that the market is on a downtrend. Now, even here, this one is the confirmation candle. This thing can apply with any, can be applied to any kind of time frame. You can use even 4 hours to determine this kind of market structure. When the market forms, and daily and 4 hours, they are very, very important time frames to use to analyze. In fact, I rely on daily and 4 hours. I don't rely on 1 hour and all the rest. And that is what most people make. They go back too low. They are using too low time frames to analyze the market. If you want to master this market, always going to the higher time frame. For forex, I usually go to 1 week. But once you come to indices, I can go to daily. All right, I can go to daily because indices, the market is new, so there is not much history. Daily. Now, if you look at this market now, it came back here. When the price is falling, the mistake most people make, don't rush and enter this market as it is dropping like this. Wait for a pullback. Pullback must happen. Now, if it was falling like this, as when it was falling like this, where do you expect a pullback to happen is on this zone because of what the price has done in the past. You need to now go back to history and see, okay, what happened in the past? Can you see that in the past price got to this place and went up? Can you guys see? Look at here, the zone. Please, can you see that? If you can see that, can you type 111? If you can see that, can you type 111? Okay, good. Now you want to work with the history of the market. Don't just trade without market history. Market is all about history. If you understand the history of the market, you can trade any market. This applies to any market at all. When I hear somebody say, teach me how to trade volatility indices, teach me how to trade volatility indices. See, volatility indices is the same thing like every other market. Just understand a particular pair, but the principles apply the same. Then you are to now master one particular pair. If you look at this market, this is a zone, a turning point. So when you have identified this turning point now, like this now, it was a point. So you can see that in the past, this was, let me validate. This was, is it 20? This was April, this was second, this was 10th, is it 10th February 2021? Price, clearly price was turning here. Yeah, look at this one here. Here too. But it took a very strong candlestick to break through it. And look at what happened. Another time price came back here and then test this play, move back a little bit before breaking through the zone. And even when price broke through this zone, it came back here to test it. Can you all see this? You want to work with these things and use daily time frame to identify all these key turning points. Then you want to be focusing your attention on trading on this point. See, trading is very easy. Don't mind those people telling you indicators, softwares, this one or that. They make forex look so difficult. I don't know why. I don't know how most people got involved in those kind of difficult. I saw the other day somebody was blowing his account with robots. Robots were just playing trade for him, boom, boom, boom. Before you know it, $10,000 gone. $10,000 gone. Just because of relying on those robots to place the trade. But with this skill set, once you identify all these key turning points, you trade only on the turning point. Now, as this market was coming down, if you do not enter here, wait, don't jump. Instead, buy this pullback. Because of what the price has done in the past before, look at what it did. When it was going up, it went up and it came back. Can you guys see? Are you getting me? If you are getting me, type yes. Can you see? When price was going up, it went up here, it came back to test this zone. Can you see it before it went up straight? Okay, yes. Now that you have gotten this idea that price, when it was going, it came down here. What you need to tell yourself, it means that if it is coming down also, look at it, because of what it has done in the past, is you have taken note of the movement in the past. Because just think about it. This thing, do you think it is only you that is watching this zone? Not only you. Everybody who is watching V75, they are watching this turning point. Now, what you'll be doing is that whenever price is coming down now, you will now buy. Even if this market is a downtrend, it will always, it's just like somebody that is, you have a hot fry pan. If there is a fry pan somewhere, your mom or your wife is cooking and there is a hot fry pan, if you touch the fry pan, it will burn your hand or what? Will it burn your hand? Yes or no? If a fry pan is hot, will it burn your hand? See, these turning points are just like fry pan. If market come down, yes, sure, it will burn, right? Whenever market is coming down or going up, whenever it touches these places are like fry pan. They will surely burn you. So once the price gets to this point, most people will not be buying. If they are selling, they will not be taking their position. They will be closing their trades. They will be getting out of the market. And some people that have been watching the history of the market, they will now decide to place a buy. Some person can even buy with a buy limit. A buy limit is placing a trade while the trade is on a downtrend. Placing a buy, all right, is placing a buy trade when the market is actually coming down, as in trading below the current market price. Let's say this trade is here. If you want to place a buy limit now, sorry. If you want to place a buy limit now, because here you know that it's a turning point, you just place a buy limit here because of what? Okay, let me put it here. Like now, you can decide to place a buy limit here. Yeah. Why? Because of what price has done in the past. That is what some people are placing a buy limit on this place. That is why when the price got to this point, now once the price got to this point, you are not going to be watching daily time frame again. If you enter with daily time frame, you'll be too late. What do? You go back to the smaller time frame. All right. That's how you trade. You go back to smaller time frame. Let me look at that zone. Let me look at that place. Where is that my little? I don't know if I'm making sense here. Am I making sense? Are you guys getting what I'm saying? All right. Now, if you are, this is trading against the trend, all right? Because this place, you have seen in the history of the market that it has been a strong, even when it was going up, look at a struggle here for some time, you know, it did a lot of touching before it broke through, came back to test before flying. You have taken note of this movement. You said, okay, now it is coming down. It means that price will surely do something. You are laying ambush. That's why when you are trading this pattern, you don't trade every single day. Some days you don't trade. You are only trading when price is on a zone. Do not trade except price is on a zone. If you are trading a trend, you can trade a trend line. Like this now is a trend line. This, when you are trading with a trend line, you trade only when price has touched your trend line. Like this now is supposed to be a clear trend line. This is how this market to an extent has broken our trend line. But we are not still sure if this market has started forming an uptrend. We are not still sure, but for now, it has broken our trend line. We are not still sure. The only time this downline, this thing will be sure that it is an uptrend, it has to come back here. It has to come back to this point. then it will do something like this. Then we can be sure, okay, the market has changed direction. From now, we cannot say the market is an uptrend. For now, we are still believing that it is a downtrend. That they are just taking stop losses. They are taking that is how they do this market. They are clearing people's stop losses. Once they finish clearing your stop losses, they will now bring down the market below this point. That is what these guys are doing. Some people will make the mistake that say, down an uptrend has formed, but come to daily time frame and see if indeed an uptrend has formed. So going back to the discussion, now you go back to daily time frame. Let's start with 4 hours. You go back to your 4 hours time frame. Here is that point. Okay, now this is where it was, all right? Now you can see that for the 4 hours, let's even bring it down. Now, this is where you would have placed your trade. Maybe one of these candlesticks would have this market struggle for a while here. That is because this place is a zone. Market struggle for a while before going up. But ideally, this is your confirmation candlestick. This giant candlestick is a confirmation. It's a confirmation candlestick. This one, if you're using the 4 hours, ideally, this is the confirmation candlestick. Why? Because it's bigger than all this one. Once price does this, you know that yes, the market may likely do a pullback. It's a downtrend. You know it's a downtrend, but like I told you, you can do counter trend trading. It means that you trade for you place a sell in a buy in a downtrend for a while, and you want to get out of that buy quickly. The next place you are supposed to take a profit is this zone. Because you have seen it. It is a downtrend. Look at the structure. This is what a downtrend structure. It came up, came down from here. It went off a retest. It came down. Whenever you see this kind of structure, it is a downtrend. And when you see something like this, don't buy down here. Always buy from don't sell down here. Always sell when the price has done this, a retracement like this. I mean, when price has done this, all right? So you can do a buy. You can do a quick buy here. Oh, you can do a quick buy here, but it's not a permanent buy because of what? The market is an uptrend. So based on what we have seen, let's go back to our daily time frame. The reason why you want to use a smaller time frame to enter so that your stop loss will not be too much. And when you are entering the trade from here, when you are buying this kind of place here, when you are buying here, your stop loss will generally be here. This will be your stop loss down here. Don't put it too obvious. Let be your stop loss. All right. Then you have to use proper risk management. Don't trade. The reason most of us we are making mistake is we are over trading. You are using big stop losses. No, use proper risk management. So your take profit is this zone. Is here. You can see clearly that it is here that price turn. So you place your stop, put your stop loss here, take your take profit here. Don't put it on the zone. Gone. Put it very close before the zone, before like here then. Now, because sometimes the price may not get to that place, it will just turn before the zone, or sometimes it may even go a little bit over before turning back. So this is your stop loss. So with the structure we are seeing here, this market is actually a downtrend. Look at the structure. This is the structure of a downtrend. Are we together? Are you guys understanding the thing I am explaining so far? Are you getting me clearly? Is this understood? Is this clear? Is this clear, or you need more explanation? Now let's wait for this market. In my own opinion, is just flashing. I mean, faking people right now. It's fake out. It's fake. Don't rely on this movement. This movement is not valid yet. The only time I will believe this movement is when this price will come down here. If this price come down here, again, it will come down here again. It may not be today, but I believe strongly that if it is going to form the uptrend, all right, it will come back here. It will come back here and it will now do this. Let me show you something. It will now do this. If it is the uptrend, it's going to do this. And this is the best time to start buying. This place, I bought yesterday. Why? Because the reason why I bought, because I was counter trading. I was trading against the trend because of why? Because I saw, based on the history, that the market has always turned from here. Are you getting me clearly? Please, I want us to communicate. Is it clear to you? The reason why I bought, you saw my trade going up in green, buy, is because of this decision. This what happened here in the past. Because of this, when the market was here, I think it's not yesterday, it was some days, I think it was last week or so. I bought this market. The reason why I bought, I know it was a damn trend, but I bought it because it has gotten to a turning point. And here you can use two ways to enter this market. You can use either instant exit. You can use either, okay, somebody said very clear. You can use either a buy limit. Buy limit is placing a buy below the current market price. Buy limit is very good. If you put buy limit here, it means that you're not waiting for candlestick from confirmation. You just set your buy limit on this price. Let me show you. You just set your buy limit on this price. Here now is 602078.28. You just set it. Immediately price get to that point, it will automatically, it may not be around, it may automatically trigger your buy. And there your stop loss is very below here. The risk is less. Then your take profit may be here. If you want to do quick take profit, is here first. You can take few pips. You can even do few dollars first. This can make you quick few 150, depends on the lot size you're using. You can make, that's why all these people trading big accounts, they don't expect big movement. They just look for key turning points. They will just use big, because they have big accounts, they will use big lot size, and then they expect, even if it's 10, 20 pips movement, once they place this buy limit here, once price triggered here, price just move in their favor a bit, because price must make either sell or buy once it has touched a turning point. So they will just close their trade and they are okay for that particular trade for that day. They will go for another market and do the same thing. Look at this one now. This market is a sell. For now, I'm not believing that this market is a buy. This market will come down from here. It will come down here and do a new low. It will come back here. I'm not buying this market for now. I am not buying it because it has not given me clear. The only time I'll buy this market, it will go up here and then maybe come back then to this zone. The only time I'll buy this market again, look at it. It has to do this. Let me delete this one. This way of trading is very, very easy. When I will buy this market, it will do this. Maybe it will break through this zone. Maybe to go and touch this zone. And then it will come back. All right. It will come back. It must. If it is a buy, it will come back. And then that is when I will be in a buy. Are we there? Is it clear to you now? That is when I will look for a buy. For now, in my own opinion, this market is still a sell. We are not yet seeing a buy right now. We are still expecting that the market is a sell. In fact, I'll be looking for a sell opportunity anytime from now. Will you guys like I drop post signal, as in whenever I am trading, will you guys want me to drop it on the group so that you guys will be using it to practice? Is that okay by you guys? Is that okay? Because some people have said this, and I'm still thinking of if I can do this, or I will seek opinion of other people. Because some people, when they don't, I used to do this. In fact, when I got started with this our academy in 2020, I was doing that. But once the people use big loss sizes to place trade because they saw a signal, they blow the account. Then they begin to say, I placed trade, I lost money, all those things. They will now begin to call you on phone, say, I lost money. See, that thing became emotionally, it was giving me some emotional problem. That's why I refuse to drop those kind of signal. Otherwise, I don't mind dropping the signal whenever I'm trading, but maybe I'll just think about it. And then if the house said it's okay, when the trade don't go in your way, you don't get angry, you don't get pissed, you don't get maybe angry with our big daddy. I'm even angry with you or big. Okay, why angry? Diligence from Elvis. Yes. Why angry? Don diligence. Signal. The reason why again that I don't like to. I've not been posting signal is that there was a time when this signal kept coming. That is why if you look at the growth very well, I added all of you to, because you have to carry us along you trade. Okay. The reason why I do not put signal on the group, if you look at the Telegram group, I actually have a Telegram group. It's for signal, but I stopped posting signal. That group was created to place signal. So I added everybody that is on the academy to that signal group. But because of, attitude of some people, I stopped posting the signal. So maybe I will just think about it and see how I can start. Now let's go back to this trade now. Something is happening. Let's go back to 4 hours time frame. Let's see what is happening, what the trade is going to do. You can use this front to be shifting your, okay. Now you can see that the market is reacting. Can you see? I thought as much that once price get to this point, it will react. Can you see that it is reacting? People also understand it. You can make a gain or loss. Okay. Can you see that it is reacting? Can you guys see this? It is reacting. It's hot fry pan. Why is it reacting? Because it's place where other people are also placing their trade. Let me go back to smaller time frame. Can you see that it's reacting? It's reacting. So if you want to sell, now you can just go back to even 30 minutes time frame to give you clarity. But I like to use maybe like 1 hour to give me a confirmation. 2 ways I sell. I can sell. You can see that price touched this line. Look at what price is now reacting. It's like magic, right? It's what I was telling you, that it will react. It has started reacting. It can collapse from here, and if you are trading this market, you can decide to take a profit here. Sharp. This one is sharp profit. Take profit 1 or so. You can decide to sell here. All right, but your stop loss should not be. Your stop loss should be here. You can decide to sell and take a profit here or here. Bring it a little bit closer. You can even take your profit here before this line. You can take your profit here. You can see that the market has started reacting. It will come down. Honestly, in fact, I will place a sell. Let me go to 4 hours. Even 4 hours is telling you that it looks as if it's an uptrend, but don't believe this uptrend. 4 hours showing you as if it's an uptrend, but always base your judgment on the daily time frame. As the daily time frame said, if daily is a big boy, daily is a big boy to all of them. Once daily say, Once they begin to give you a structure like this, that is when you believe that it is an uptrend. But for now, daily has not given us such structure. Even if the market is going to be an uptrend, it may still come down to this zone first. Yeah. So if you have a lot of money, you can decide to place your sell here now, all right? And then just hold yourself, maybe your stop loss to put a sell here. Let's see. Just put it here, then take your profit down here. Okay, that is even high. Not even high. If you have a lot of money to play with, you can do this. But proper risk management is important. Some people that has money can do this. They can place their sell. They will just come back here and take their profit. Because this market must come down here. It will come down here before. In fact, it will break through this zone. I know that it will break through this zone. Or even if it has to go up, it will come back here and do this. It will take time. It may take only time, but it will come back here and do this. It will do this. To come back. Let me remove this. If it is an uptrend bar, it will do this. It will surely do this. It will do this. For now, we cannot say it is an uptrend. For now, it is still a downtrend. I think that's a correction. That's a correction. An impulse will follow. I think that's a correction. This is a correction. Yes, of course. If it's going to be a full an uptrend, it will come back to here. This may just be still a correction, a pullback. Though the pullback is deep. This pullback is deep anyway. It's a deep pullback. Comparing to what he did here, this one is deep. Even this one is deep. But until this place will terminate, they say, someone say, but the last candle close will terminate. You mean this daily candlestick? We can allow this daily to close and see what's this daily. But this place was also a good point to sell. This place, that was why I sold. I think I sold this market this morning and I made some money. I sold here. Then it will from double bottom before going up. Exactly. This place, that's why I'm saying that it will come down here. And Daniel, yes, it will come down here to form double bottom if it's going to be an uptrend before going to the upside. For now, let's still be looking at this market as a sell. Let's still be looking at it as a sell market. Going back to 1 hour time frame, it's already reacting. The buyers are trying, but they are not. It was a collapsing of the market now. People thought it was an uptrend, but so the sellers came in with force and they did their best and broke the market to this level. So now it's reacting. So that's how you trade this market. You don't trade anyhow. You make sure that you understand the market structure using higher time frame to determine the structure of the market. This is a downtrend. You can see that the structure is a downtrend market. What it did here was a pullback. It's called pullback or correction. This is also a correction. This is also a correction, but it's a deep correction. It's a very deep correction that you must be concerned. But I don't think the buyers has come in yet. Buyers are trying, but they have not really fully come in. The sellers will still push the market down before market to go up again. So go through those books. Most of these things I'm explaining here is explained very in details in those books and some videos that you are watching there. This is how you trade this market. Is there anything, have you learned something tonight? Do you understand what I explained so far, please? And is there any question you would like to ask? Is there any question? If my network is bad here, kindly drop the link to watch this video, okay? Is there any question? All right, okay, somebody that learned plenty things, okay? Is there any question? Is there any question you want to ask? So let's be watching this market for itself. Let's be watching it. Some persons that are trading this pattern, some person, they've used their lot sizes to collect small money here. This small movement you're seeing is money. This small touch. So somebody can decide to put a sell limit. Sell limit is placing a trade above the current market price. Placing a sell order here. Somebody must have placed a sell order here. That's why you are seeing this reaction taking place. Some persons are taking their profit. Maybe they are buying, but some are taking their profit. And some persons are also putting sell positions here. So eventually it will collapse the market again. You see the power of identifying zones. Once you learn how to identify these zones, trading becomes very, very easy. And the way, like I told you, how do you identify zones? Use daily. Start with daily. Use daily to map up this zone first. Before you place any trade, just use daily time frame to map up these strategic zones so that you can know where to. Just go back to history. Even if you are trading this market for the first time, any market, if I just see the market once I put my computer or my laptop, my phone on it, I will know how to trade it. It doesn't matter whether I have been trading that market or not. The principles remain the same. Any market is the same thing. It is advisable to use standard loss size in this trend. Loss size depend on how much money you have. You cannot use standard when you have a small account. If you have small account, use small loss size. Like for V75 is very, very volatile. So I advise you to use 0.001, 0.002. Those are good, except your money is big, then you can use 0.01. 0.0. Yeah, I did sell with 0.001 and it's currently 1. Okay, that's good. So once you can be selling with this kind of loss size, which are small account, when the money comes, it can be doing big. You can be doing 0.005. Like $500, you can do 0.003. $500. Like $1,000, you can do 0.00 1,000 is 0.005. One position, remember one position. Only one position. $2,000, you can do 0.01. One position. Only one position. If you have up to $5,000, you can do 0.0. If you want to do two positions, you can do 0.01 in two places, maybe two places, or 0.02, one position. You don't blow your, with this, you don't blow your account. You use only one position. Even $5,000, this one is too small. It's still big. It's still big. One is even fine. 0.01 is even fine. One position, but $5,000. Because this market is very, very volatile. Very, very volatile. Until you are getting up to $9,000, $10,000, you can be doing 0.001, two places, but for this 0.01, $5,000. Is that understood? Because all these things I am talking about, if you don't learn how to manage your risk, you will not enjoy the market, because any pullback, it will threaten you as if your money wants to get blown. But before you know it, maybe as you are running out of the market because of you are losing, the market will just come back to the direction it's supposed to go to. But if you are using a normal lot size, even if it is doing that little volatility for that moment, you won't have time. You just be sure that it will go back to that direction you wanted the market to go to. So please be very, very conservative in your trading. Don't overtrade with lot sizes that are not, advisable to use. So guys, we've done a lot tonight. Have you learned something tonight? Have you learned tonight? How many of you have learned something tonight? How many of you have learned something tonight? For the new people that are coming here, in fact, almost everybody here, I know that some of you from the beginning, some of you might be thinking that these things are not real. How many of you felt that way when you guys see me, talking about these things on the internet, on Facebook, or on WhatsApp? How many of you felt these things as scam? As myself, I learned a lot. Okay, Azubike, good. How many of you felt all these things were not true, that there is no value for this trading? I want to be very honest. How many of you felt that all these things are fake, because we have seen a lot of scam, a lot of people duping people of their hard-earned money? Okay, Lawrence, I learned. Okay, good, good. All right. Now, I want to ask you something. How many of you, before you pay for training, how many of you felt that this is not real? Me, I'll answer. Okay, Aruna, but the zones are too much. The zones are too much. What do you mean by too much? If you what do you mean by too much? Okay, let me just take 5 minutes. Let me just unmute some people for 5 minutes to talk, express your feelings, what you have, your feelings about the academy so far. We'll do this for 8 minutes, and we'll just like 2 or 3 persons talk briefly so that we can close. Is that okay? Let's start from, let's volunteer. Somebody can say something. Resistance and support zones are too much. They are much, but you don't have to draw them like zebra. You have to draw only the major turning points. You don't draw everywhere. That's why if you use small time frame to draw, you draw almost everywhere. But if you use higher time frames, you won't draw everywhere. Just be careful when you're using. Can we take maybe like, or we'll spend a lot of time. Maybe we'll do that next time. We'll do that next time, okay? All right, let's just call it a day. There's no time again. I want to thank you once again for coming. I want to thank you for subscribing, for those of you who are just new. And I want to thank you and congratulate you. I want to once again advise you to commit to learning. The secret is learning, 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 learn and learn and learn. Once you learn on the consistent, you can see that the market is moving, is shifting, is moving down. So imagine all this while that I was talking, somebody places a trade. Imagine what will happen. It's moving down, it's moving down. Let me even look for 1 hour time frame and see how it looks like. Is right, you see that it's moving down. It's a sell. Look at, it's a sell, it's a killer, it's a sell. It's going to come down. It's going to come down. So I want to thank you, Aruna. Thank you too. I want to thank you guys for being with me. Without you, there will be no Laprenzo. I am new and I enjoyed your tutorial. God bless you. Thank you. This person did not call his name. I'm always seeing stalls. What's their name? I'm always seeing stalls. All right, but I believe you're new. Okay, Aliyu Sani. Oh, Aliyu Sani, welcome. Aliyu Sani, are you in Kano or who state are you, Sani? Abuja. Oh, great, great. We're in the same city. All right. I want to encourage you to keep learning, read the books, watch the videos, attend our weekly classes like this. That is the only way you can grow. become the best. The secret is become an expert. And for you to become an expert, you have to learn for at least, according to my learning, my research, to become an expert in anything, you must practice for at least 10,000 hours. That is about 10,000. That's about 10 years, if you want to compare it in years, 5 years rather. So practice, practice, practice. Don't rush into the market without practice. Practice and gain your confidence. And even when you gain your confidence, don't rush with hard, big lot sizes. Risk little of your account. In our next class next week, we'll talk a lot about risk management, because if we don't learn risk management, we can blow our account. Good setup that you have, without proper risk management, you will just destroy that particular setup without proper risk management. So thank you guys. I love you all. I wish you best. Great week ahead. We'll meet again on Friday, 9 p.m. Please join. Forget the fact that it's the beginners class. You still need to learn the beginners things about trading. I'm still learning every day. I still learn. Like I said, I'm still learning about those beginners subject or topics, because if you don't learn it, how will you explain it to someone else? Let's say you want to explain it to your daughter. How will you explain? Oh, thank you, Azubike. I love you guys too. If you don't learn it, how will you explain to someone? Someone say, come and explain forex to me. All you know is to place a trade, analyze the market. But for you to explain it in details, practical step by step, you have to learn it. Even the beginner's topic, learn it. Well, I believe some of you will have your own academy someday. It's a good thing. You gather people online, you do some Facebook ads, which you have to learn. Digital marketing is one of the best skills you can learn for yourself. I'm also doing digital marketing. Some of you are also have very, very lucky. Some of you have opportunity to learn some digital marketing skill on the academy, but learn deep. Digital marketing is a good skill to learn. Don't rely only on trading skill. Also learn selling skills. Once you learn how to sell, you can learn how to trade forex very well. Then you can just have your own academy, have your own group of people. Because the key is not to duplicate. Me, I don't want to be doing this, me. No, that's not my goal. My goal is teaching you plenty of, not just teaching you, but once you learn from me, learn from other people as well. Don't just stop here. Learn as many as possible. All right. Then have your own academy. Teach people. Don't be a lake. Be a river. Teach people. Don't collect money, yes, from people. Teach them first. Learn first. Let them learn for free of charge. Then later you can start collecting money. You have your own business. I don't want to be a man that will just keep things to myself and only me. No, go and have your own academy. I will come and help you, teach you how, help you make it happen for you. Maybe come and speak. I want you to invite me to come and speak in your academy. With the teaching, with the trainings I've gotten from this academy, I have my own academy. It is called Suzusu and Suzusu. Please, sir, can you come and speak to my people? It's a honor. I'll be very happy to do that, because the key is to spread whatever you know, you teach it. Whatever you know, you teach it. Start from your house, teach few persons. The more you teach, the more you learn. Most of the things I'm learning from you, one of the skills I've learned, the way I've learned it because I teach. So be ready to teach, okay? Be ready to teach anything you're learning, be ready to teach it to other people. Thank you once again. I wish you good luck for the week. Good night. See you some other time. On Thursday, on Friday rather, we'll see you on Friday. Good night.